You just randomly appear first.
Rocket League. This game is against Hickman Purple. Going into this match, Hannibal 3-0, Hickman 2-1. This is a best of 5 like every other match. And wow, almost a shot from Mikui. Now, these two teams have been very back and forth. Hannibal, obviously, with their 3-0 record, have been playing very, very dominant. But Hickman, a very serious challenger. So we will see how this match is going to end up. But Arch, with an open net, is going to go for the upper 90. And within 40 seconds, is going to have the first goal of this series. Arch with a beautiful placement right up to the top corner. It's just that simple. The 50, put over to the right side, over to Ju. It'll be interesting to see if Hannibal is able to fix up their double commits and also their counter pushes throughout this entire match. We saw last week that they were having a little bit of trouble with that, even though they were still able to defeat the team from last week. But it will be interesting to see. And wow, Juju with a almost great shot, well recovered by Arch. Ball just at mid now. Arch with the demo and also the pass over. Juju now taking it up off of the wall. Juju seems to be a big competitor when it comes for Hickman. It'll be interesting to see how him and Arch compare against each other. Arch, obviously, our champ on the Hannibal team, who has been so dominant throughout our first 3 weeks of gameplay. The pass over now to Cosmic. Cosmic down to Arch. Arch misses, and it's going to be a clear from Juju. Arch now going to take his time with this ball. It's in a little bit awkward place. Thankfully, one of the Hannibal players does clear it out. Arch now going to go for this ball, and Hickman misses, but Arch can't finish the shot off of the wall. A great attempt from Hannibal, but can't finish off of the backboard, and now with the counter blocked off by Cosmic. Arch now going to be taking it all the way to the right side. Misses the boost, but Cosmic is there, blocked off by Juju. Juju now up for the aerial, trying to go for the air pinch, misses it. Now over to Mikui for the pass out. Juju there though. Other than that great shot by Arch to start this match, it seems to be that this game is very back and forth, and a great save by Arch, but then again a great shot by Juju. it seems to be that the predictions were right, that Juju and Arch are going to be the two dominating factors inside of these games. Juju seems to be a very top tier competitor when it comes to Rocket League. We'll see what that's going to mean against the Hannibal team and what's that going to mean for the Hickman team. And almost shot by Cosmic, saved by Test. Pass down now. Shot from Mikui, just missed. And Cosmic flying in for the second goal of the game, going to Hannibal with 134 left in the match. A beautiful aerial from halfway. Cosmic, very strong. It is absolutely incredible to see how far Cosmic has truly gone. From the beginning of week 1 all the way to now, he has just improved over and over, and an almost shot again from Cosmic with the bumping help from Arch. Does get cleared out though from Hickman. Top now missing the ball with Cosmic getting a good clear. Juju back to mid. Arch now going to go for an aerial, and Juju has no boost. And without that boost, Arch is going to find the third goal of this match. Juju having to get back for boost there. Almost had time to get back for the save, but the fast shot coming out from Arch is going to make it 3-0 with just over 1 minute left. Juju now going up with the aerial, can't keep control of it. Arch now. Arch seeming to have a very, very good aerial game so far. Able to be extremely dominant in the air. And a pass out, great clear all the way from Test. And a shot opportunity here for Hickman. Passed out by Mikui. 30 seconds now. Hannibal up 3-0. It's going to be difficult for Hickman to bring this game back, but it can be done. Although, here comes Cosmic with a shot opportunity and a great save by Hickman. Juju now with the flick over. Arch by himself, and if he can get to this ball, he can't. But with 10 seconds left and Hannibal being 3 up, it's not looking good for Hickman. Arch now with the pop-up, but with that, that is going to do it for game number 1. Going to Hannibal 3-0, and Arch absolutely dominant throughout that entire game. Arch with an absolute dominating aerial game throughout that entire play, having 2 goals throughout that, but also Cosmic coming in with great shots. Though, out of all this, I think what Hannibal is going to have to watch out for is the player Juju from Hickman. I'm with both Arch and also Juju's aerials. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this series is going to play out. But nevertheless, Hannibal up 1-0 in this best of 5 going against Hickman Purple. It'll be interesting to see if Hickman is able to bring it back. And with that, starting up, game number 2. Hickman looking for blood on this game, coming out, just losing our first game of the series, 3-0, trying to make a comeback here. Will they be the first team to score and win a game against Hannibal? Now, Hannibal being 3-0, has not lost a game in Arch, just like in the first match, showing complete dominance in the air with a beautiful flick into an air dribble touch right to upper 90. Arch with the first goal of the game, only 30 seconds in. Hannibal seems to be taking these games under control very early, which is what the Hannibal fans want to see. And now a pinch. Great save by Juju. Just able to get back. But a follow-up from Cosmic. And with just over 30 seconds, going past, Hannibal's up 2-0 in game number 2. Now Hannibal, being 3-0 going into week 4, has not lost a singular game. Not just a series, but a game. They have clean swept 3-0 their first week, a forfeit second week, and a 3-0 third week, and trying to make it another 3-0 this fourth week. Can Hickman stop the streak from going? But right now, with only a minute down, Hannibal up by 2 from the shot from Arch and Cosmic. Hickman going to need to find some more dominance in this game. And a great shot right there, but a bump coming out from Test, but on his own teammate Juju. Might have sacrificed a goal for Hickman there. But a lucky break for Hannibal. Arch now is going to be taking it by himself. The pass to the midfield. Mikui putting it to the left side. Test now with a touch-up. And Juju with the clear out. Finally, a slow pace of game after that first 30 seconds. And an almost shot from Cosmic. Can't find the back of the net. But Arch is going to try to, and without anybody in the net, Juju tries to make the save, but Arch finding the third goal of this match. A great shot from Arch, a beautiful pass from Mikui. Hannibal looking very dominant on where they are positioned on the field. Their double commits, they are a completely different game and a completely different team than they were last week. As I say that, though, there is a triple commit by Hannibal. So I guess that we have left the doubles, and now we're on to triples. But Arch, with a beautiful play around 1, is going to get it around top, but does get bumped and has 0 boost. So he's going to have to back off of that ball. Test now, going up for the hit, leaving it for Juju. Juju goes up, and a beautiful double touch off the back wall from Juju. Juju there with a beautiful air roll right down to a double touch. Juju with the first goal of the Hickman team coming in with 2:50 left in this second match. And a great touch from Juju again, knowing where he needs to be and getting the perfect touch right over Mikui is going to somehow, within 10 seconds, turn this game from a 3-0 to a 3-2 match. An absolutely wonderful touch from Juju. Juju causing some havoc against this Hannibal team and helping out Hickman to maybe be able to get a game on this Hannibal dominant team. But Arch making a great shot. Pass down to Cosmic. Cosmic can't finish it. Bounces off the left side. Test now for the center ball over to Juju. Juju now going to clear it down, but cuts off by Arch. Arch with the challenge. Goes faster than Juju, and Juju can't make the cut in time, and Arch, just like that, is going to bring this game back up to having an insurance goal, 4-2. The speed from Arch, able to get through Juju and make sure that Hannibal can keep this lead that they have in game number 2. Arch now going to go up for this ball. Beats Tops with the air. Just cleared out over to Mikui. Over to Arch. Arch is going to take his time, but does get blown up by Heavy. Test now with the miss. Top going to take his time with this ball. Cut off by Arch over to Juju. Cosmic now going to go off of the wall, trying to get a center ball for his team. And a fake by Cosmic over to Mikui. Missed by Mikui. Missed by Cosmic. And no Hannibal is able to dominate and get a shot on net after that great fake by Cosmic. Arch now with the challenge. Cleared out by Tops. Juju going to go up for this ball. No contesting except for Arch now. Juju with the touch center. No Hickman there. Great touch by Cosmic to get it out of danger, but passed back in. 1 minute left of game number 2. Hannibal up 4-2 against Hickman, winning game number 1 in this best of 5. Hickman scrambling to find 2 more goals to even out and maybe take this game to an overtime against this Hannibal dominant team. And a great save by Cosmic. Right place at right time. Now going to take his time with this ball. Juju tries to take his time, gets cut off. Arch now off the wall. We have seen him so dominant in the air. Sadly, he doesn't have any boost. 30 seconds now. Hickman needs to find an answer to this Hannibal team, but 15 seconds left. A miss by Cosmic. Juju over now to the wall. 10 seconds left. 2 goals down, and with 5 seconds left, Hannibal is going to take game number 2 and continue their streak. But as I say that, wow! And that just goes to show, never, ever think that a game is over if you are only down by 1 and there are 0 seconds left. Juju with an absolute banger to end this match, but it doesn't matter. Hannibal winning game number 2, 4-3. Juju and Arch, a back and forth battle the entire way. Arch coming in with 3 goals, including that first flick into the air dribble, which was absolutely beautiful. But then again, Juju coming in with a beautiful double touch and then that absolute banger at the very end of the match. That just goes to show, never think the game is over if you are only down by 1. Always challenge, always go, because just because that clock hits 0 doesn't mean that game is over. But with that being said, Hannibal still continues their streak of never losing a match. And just like that, in this best of 5, we are going into game number 3 with Hannibal up 2 games to 0. And with that, we are underway. Game number 3. Hannibal trying to clean out and clean sweep against the Hickman purple team. Can Hannibal continue their streak and have once again another full sweep? Arch now with the backflip, gets a good touch, can't recover. Takes his time. Arch now going to follow up on this ball. The touch to the center to Mikui. Mikui can't get a good touch on the ball. And as you can see, very much different pace in this third game. But as I say that, Cosmic taking his time, can't find the back of the net. A very almost unfortunate manner for Hickman. Turns out to be unfortunate for Hannibal because they can't find the back of the net. A very fast-paced game this third game is. Very different from the first 2 games that we have seen. Now Juju going up on the wall and a great challenge from Arch. The 2 dominants, Juju and Arch, going head-to-head throughout this entire series, showing the dominance of both players. Clearly, Juju has to be a champ or even a grand champ with the skills that he is showing for Hickman. And just an absolute powerhouse of a battle between those 2. And as I say that, Juju with the flip reset over all 3 Hannibal players, and for the first time, Hickman finds themselves in the lead on one of these games. Juju with a beautiful, beautiful air flip to make it 0-1 to Hickman. And an almost kickoff goal from Hickman just misses. Hickman extremely dominant on the offense this game. A very different change of pace than what we have seen in these first 2 games. We will see if they can continue to hold it up. Great clear out from Juju. A scramble at the baseline for Hickman. Hickman finally able to get this clear out. Top going to take his time with this ball. Blocked off by Mikui with a great 50. Going to try to finish this, but Juju, with the speed, is able to get up off the wall and take the clear out for Hickman. A very close opportunity for Hannibal, but can't finish it off. But as I say that, Arch, with the speed in the air, is able to put a goal on for Hannibal, making it 1-1 with just 2:53 left in this match. A beautiful skyrocket from Arch to the back of the net. And just like that, Hannibal right back in this match. Just another reset of the game. Test now with a great 50. Test taking his time. Another great 50. Mikui now going to take his time. Gets cut off by Juju. Juju now following up this ball. And a great touch by Juju. Finding the outside corner. A very difficult shot to make. Shooting off of the wall to fold it back in at that close is a high skill play. But Juju is able to do it perfectly and find the back of the net. And just like that, 2:30 left in match number 3. Hickman up 2-1 against this Hannibal team. But a great touch by Arch. A beautiful 1-2 off of the wall. And just like that, this game is once again tied back up. Arch and Juju back and back, neck and neck this entire match. You love to see the competition between these two different players. Both high skill, high level, going back and forth with the goals. And Arch now with the clear out over to Tops. Tops is going to take his time. Arch with the center ball cut off. Juju now taking his time. Kept in by Arch. Juju now going to make the catch over Mikui. But Mikui, though, doesn't care. He's going to push right in. And a save by Juju from Arch. It's a fight at the goal line for Hannibal. Can they make a shot? No, they can't. Retreating for boost. Now it's Hickman's turn. But a great clear from Arch is going to turn this game around. Hickman scrambling to get back to their side. Arch now with the flip reset. Can't find it, but a double commit that ends up working out for Hannibal. Cosmic coming in to take the lead in game number 3, 3-2, with just over 1:30 left. Hannibal finding the goal they needed to keep their streak alive. And just like that, Hannibal back over and dominant. Multiple fights at the goal lines from both sides. And a miss from Hannibal going to be taken by Test. Thankfully for the Hannibal team, though, Arch is there. Ball at center. Nobody's there. And Juju can't recover fast enough. Cosmic coming in with the shot to make it 4-2. The insurance for Hannibal with just over a minute left. Hickman needing to find an answer here on how to come back. Trying to find 2 more goals or even 3 to be able to push this game to an overtime or even a win to continue this series against Hannibal. Test now going to be putting it to the right side, cut off by Arch. Arch with the center ball over to Mikui. Mikui with the shot attempt, can't get to it. A bump from Mikui to Tops. Mikui now continuing to follow up this ball, does get bumped. A very back and forth game right now. Juju getting bumped by his own team. And a horrible miscommunication from Hickman results in Cosmic with an absolute banger of a shot to let Hannibal up by 3 points with just 45 seconds left in game number 3 of this best of 5. Juju now going to be taking it. Gets cut off by Mikui. Arch now with the shot. Puts it just off. Top taking it off the wall. Followed up by Juju. Mikui taking his time. Passed over by Arch. And another bump on Juju is going to be costly for Hickman. But Arch can't find the angle. And an almost great shot by Mikui, saved by Juju. 10 seconds now in game number 3. And it is looking like Arch. Wow. Cut me off, Arch, anytime you want. Arch with a beautiful double tap off of the wall to make it 6-2. With 10 seconds left in this final game, Hannibal is going to take this best of 5 with another clean sweep to continue their streak of never losing a game. And just like that, another shot coming out from Arch just to prove a point. Week number 4 going to Hannibal. And a beautiful shot from Arch to end this. But with 2 seconds left, there's nothing more to do. 7-2, the final score of week number 4, game 3, best of 5, going to Hannibal Pirates. Both teams there, very dominant throughout, but Hannibal coming out on top, winning 3-0 and continuing their streak of never losing a match or even a game against any competitor, which just to show that it is all freshmen who are playing, they clearly have some skill and they know what they're doing. A very dominant game between all players. Arch coming in with incredible aerials throughout that entire match. Just an absolute show. We might be getting a interview after this. We will see. But Arch with a dominant game, showing back-to-back double touches, back-to-back air resets, back-to-back aerials, anything. Showing a very dominant game, but you cannot leave out Juju. Juju for the Hickman purple team. Clearly, same skill level, played incredibly for the Hickman team. Sadly, though, Hickman not able to find the shots and enough goals they needed. And Hannibal finishing out that last game 7-2, a very dominant finish from Hannibal to finally continue their streak, now going in to week number 5, 4-0. Hickman going into week 5, 2-2. And a great shot. And it looks like we might be having some interviews with some of our players. But until then, we will be right back until we figure that out.
I am who I say I am.
Going to have a post-game interview with the Hannibal team coming in. Come on over. Pull up some chairs. Let's all be friends here. Come on in. Round of applause for a very dominant game. A very close game from Hickman. Definitely giving some serious challenges to you guys, but you guys handled it as professional as we all know you would. First off, I want to start out Arch, aka Layton. Wow, what a game. I was ranting about you the entire time. Dominant throughout double touches, dominant throughout the air. The air game was absolutely incredible, but I want to know, how are you feeling going against the player Juju from Hickman? He seemed to be very dominant and seemed to know what he was doing with the same skill level. So how did you feel throughout that?
I think he could have been high diamond. He honestly was good competition to me. Had some good challenges in air. Tried to go for freestyles, and I mean, that's all I can really say. He was really good.
We are being yelled at right now by that. No, I'm just kidding. Now, how did you guys feel throughout that entire game? It seemed to be that you guys were able to clean up throughout your entire time, first off your double commits, except for that one that was a triple commit. I liked that one, but but other than that, you guys were able to clean up all of those. It seemed like you guys had much better communication and were following through with that. How did you guys feel overall?
Um, it felt pretty good knowing that we're actually doing our best in communication, which then led to better gameplay as well.
Uh, we got in the second game. We had a little bit of miscommunication, and and but we fixed it up. Third game came out with high win. You wanna come talk? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. And then finally, the last question I have to ask is, I don't know if you guys realize this, but going into week number 5, you guys have not lost a game. You guys have a perfect streak of never losing a match, sweeping every single team that you guys have played. You guys feel that pressure from that, or are you guys going to continue to do what you're doing?
Continue to do what we're doing.
Definitely, because then we'll have a season with no loses, and that'd be pretty cool for first season ever.
Man of many words he is. With that, your Hannibal team finishing out week number 4 with another clean sweep and going in to week number 5 4-0. And with that, unless if our players have anything else, I think that will be all for today. Nope. All right. Sounds good. And with that, we are going to be finished up. So thank you all for joining us. Hi, Leighton. Thank you all for joining us. And with that, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely Tuesday. We're going to get some others.
Also, don't forget, this Thursday going to be our first Overwatch 2 stream. So if you've been following us so far for Overwatch, Thursday's our first. Still same season, new game. Thanks Blizzard. Uh, we let me thank you Blizzard up there.
RIP Overwatch 1.
Yeah, RIP. So Eli will be here this Thursday to cast that game for us, and that's about it from us today. Thank you. Gabe, give us the little spiel, unless
My
we're
little
done.
spiel. I can do another little spiel. I can do a little dance. I'm not going to do a little dance. But yeah, with that, have a great Tuesday, and we will see you all next week for week number 5, Hannibal versus. Do you guys know? To be determined. Woo!